This act was clearly designed to intimidate the people of Minneapolis. And here's the thing. We're not going to be intimidated. If the goal here is safety, we've got many mechanisms to achieve safety. And the best way to get safety is not to have an influx of even more agents, and in this case, military, in Minneapolis. Right now, we have about 600 police officers, and they've got 3,000 or so ICE agents and Border Control. That they are now talking about deploying 1,500 military. This is, well, it's ridiculous, but we will not be intimidated by the actions of this federal government. Bottom line is what is taking place is designed to intimidate. It is not fair, it's not just, and it's completely unconstitutional. The second these ICE agents leave the city, I'm telling you, you're going to have calm in Minneapolis, and you will continue to see the great comeback that we had been experiencing. Let us get back to that comeback. Let us live in peace.
Well, 1,500 American soldiers have been ordered by the Pentagon to prepare for possible deployment to Minnesota. That's according to a defence official. State officials have also mobilised the National Guard to assist with tasks such as crowd control and support for law enforcement. The Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey believes the act is to intimidate the state's residents.
I don't think Holman understands the basic dynamic as to how stuff works in Minnesota here. But the bottom line is, as we know, this is not about safety. It's not about crime. This is about intimidation. And in Minneapolis, we're not going to be intimidated.
The boost in troops comes in the wake of a shooting involving ICE agents in the American state.
As anti-ICE protests continue across the US, protesters have been given some protection through the federal court. A new ruling limits the powers of ICE to detain and use tear gas on protesters who are not obstructing officers.
In a new ruling Friday, a federal judge in Minnesota bars immigration agents in Minneapolis from detaining or using tear gas on protesters who are not obstructing authorities. District Judge Kate Menendez's injunction is in response to a lawsuit filed on behalf of 6 Minnesota activists back in December. Minnesota's Attorney General thanked those activists, writing on X, quote, "This preliminary win matters for every Minnesotan, exercising their constitutional right to peaceful protest and witness." With the latest ruling, federal authorities are blocked from detaining those peacefully protesting or safely following officers at a, quote, "appropriate distance," unless there's reasonable suspicion that they are obstructing or interfering with agents. Critics argue that officers also need to be protected from, quote, dangerous rioters.
What we've seen from a lot of these agitators and violent offenders is that they're spitting on our law enforcement. They're weaponizing their vehicles against our law enforcement. They're hitting, pushing, shoving.
As anti-ICE demonstrations continue nationwide, state authorities are urging the public to keep protests peaceful.
Any actions that harm people, destroy property, or jeopardize public safety will not be tolerated. Demonstrations must remain safe.
Critics of the judge's decision say it's an attempt to micromanage ICE's actions.